Welcome back to another video. Let's begin. Move fast and break things. Unless you are breaking stuff, you are not moving fast enough. Mark Zuckerberg. You got to be careful if you don't know where you're going, because you might not get there. Yogi Berra. Only those who play to win. Only those who risk to win. History favors risk takers. Forgets the timid. Everything else is commentary. Iveta Cherneva. You can't outwit fate by standing on the sidelines placing little side bets about the outcome of life. Either you wade in and risk everything. You have to play the game or you don't play at all. And if you don't play you can't win. Judith McNaught. There is no passion to be found playing small. In settling for a life that is less than the one you are capable of living. Nelson Mandela. Let us not seek the Republican answer or the Democratic answer, but the right answer. Let us not seek to fix the blame for the past. Let us accept our own responsibility for the future. John F. Kennedy. Never underestimate the power of dreams and the influence of the human spirit. We are all the same in this notion, the potential for greatness lies within each of us. Wilma Rudolph. If we listened to our intellect, we'd never have a love affair. We'd never have a friendship. We'd never go into business because we'd be too cynical. Well, that's nonsense. You've got to jump off cliffs all the time and build your wings on the way down. Annie Dillard. Always dream and shoot higher than you know you can do. Don't bother just to be better than your contemporaries or predecessors. Try to be better than yourself. William Faulkner. Success isn't easy, and that's a good thing, at least in business. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it and your competition would be outrageous. David Fairweather. Everybody is a genius. But if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. Albert Einstein. Inspiration is a message from your unconscious wisdom telling you to go out there and be the fullest, most positive expression of you who you really are. Paul Dalton. When you take risks you learn that there will be times when you succeed and there will be times when you fail, and both are equally important. Ellen DeGeneres. Saying it is impossible to live without failing at something is impossible. Unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not have lived at all, in which case you have failed by default. J.K. Rowling. Determine what motivates you and you can find your path to love, happiness and influence and that which you seek to make your life complete. Lewis Howard. But one of the big lessons I have learned from my journey is you can't please everyone, so don't try. Chris Colfer. No matter how hard you kick, no matter how high you get, you can't go all the way around. John Green. Having a specific meaning and purpose in your life helps to encourage you towards living a fulfilling and inspired life. Vic Johnson. You must expect great things of yourself before you can do them. Michael Jordan. Always go with your passions. Never ask yourself if it's realistic or not. Deepak Chopra. I don't think you're human if you don't get nervous. Sidney Crosby. You can't have everything you want, but you can have the things that really matter to you. Marissa Mayer. Trust your own instinct. Your mistakes might as well be your own, instead of someone else's. Billy Wilder. Your dreams are ballbusters, they're not the yellow brick road. Kelly Catrone. Happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony. Mahatma Gandhi. When you undervalue what you do, the world will undervalue who you are. Oprah Winfrey. What separates the winners from the losers is how a person reacts to each new twist of fate. Donald Trump. As we look ahead into the next century, leaders will be those who empower others. Bill Gates. Great minds discuss ideas, average minds discuss events, small minds discuss people. Eleanor Roosevelt. Let us always meet each other with smile, for the smile is the beginning of love. Mother Teresa. Today you are you. That is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you. Dr. Seuss. Success comes from knowing that you did your best to become the best that you are capable of becoming. John Wooden. Be not afraid of greatness, some are born great, some achieve greatness, and others have greatness thrust upon them. William Shakespeare. You only have one life, and if it is not going in the direction you want it to, now is the time to make changes. Joyce Meyer. No one can give you your goals. No one can dig for you. This is your journey. Warren Philip Gates. The number one reason people fail in life is because they listen to their friends, family, and neighbors. Napoleon Hill. If you don't build your dream, someone else will hire you to help them build theirs. Dhirubhai Ambani. Often the difference between a successful person and a failure is not one has better abilities or ideas, but the courage that one has to bet on one's ideas, to take a calculated risk and to act. Andre Malraux. Flaming enthusiasm, backed up by horse sense and persistence, is the quality that most frequently makes for success. Dale Carnegie. Great thoughts speak only to the thoughtful mind, but great actions speak to all mankind. Theodore Roosevelt. I always did something I was a little not ready to do. I think that's how you grow. When there's that moment of wow, I'm not really sure I can do this, and you push through those moments, that's when you have a breakthrough. Marissa Mayer. Whenever you see a successful business, someone once made a courageous decision. Peter F. Drucker. In this life, when you deny someone an apology, you will remember it at time you beg forgiveness. Toba Beta. Don't let yesterday take up too much of today. Will Rogers. People who are crazy enough to think they can change the world, are the ones who do. Rob Siltanen. We generate fears while we sit. We overcome them by action. Dr. Henry Link. Don't be too timid and squeamish about your actions. All life is an experiment. The more experiments you make, the better. Ralph Waldo Emerson. The man who has confidence in himself gains the confidence of others. Hasidic proverb. What you lack in talent can be made up with desire, hustle and giving 110% all the time. Don Zimmer. Creativity is intelligence having fun. Albert Einstein. The first step toward success is taken when you refuse to be a captive of the environment in which you first find yourself. Mark Cain. Develop an attitude of gratitude. Say thank you to everyone you meet for everything they do for you. Brian Tracy. For every reason it's not possible, there are hundreds of people who have faced the same circumstances and succeeded. Jack Canfield. I think goals should never be easy, they should force you to work, even if they are uncomfortable at the time. Michael Phelps. One of the lessons that I grew up with was to always stay true to yourself and never let what somebody else says distract you from your goals. Michelle Obama. Today's accomplishments were yesterday's impossibilities. Robert H. Schuller. Life is inherently risky. There is only one big risk you should avoid at all costs, and that is the risk of doing nothing. Dennis Waitley. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. Steve Jobs. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Zig Ziglar. A clear vision, backed by definite plans, gives you a tremendous feeling of confidence and personal power. Brian Tracy. Tough times don't last. Tough people do. Robert H. Schuller. Hard times don't create heroes. It is during the hard times when the hero within us is revealed. Bob Riley. Whenever you see a successful person, you only see the public glories, never the private sacrifices to reach them. Vaibhav Shah. Leaders concentrate single-mindedly on one thing. The most important thing, and they stay at it until it's complete. Brian Tracy. If you don't value your time, neither will others. Stop giving away your time and talents, start charging for it. Kim Garst. The distance between insanity and genius is measured only by success. Bruce Fierstein. Happiness is a butterfly, which when pursued, is always beyond your grasp, but which, if you will sit down quietly, may alight upon you. Nathaniel Hawthorne. There are no limits to what you can accomplish, except the limits you place on your own thinking. Brian Tracy. Thank you for watching. As you all know, we post content consistently, so if you would like to show your support, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button and join the notification squad by subscribing and hitting that bell icon. Also check out more videos on this channel, and let us know what other videos you would like to see.